We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Seattle Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Is forward to the 35. Tyke Smith there on the stop. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Here's a keeper on the zone read.
The quarterback runs it on the option.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He gets that to his big target fast. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. To throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his 1st grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the 1st time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Now, faking the give, forced to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Back to the air once more on second down. Catch made, that's Boyd. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete.
Intended for Tyler Boyd. Incomplete.
Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So, from 37, here's second and 3. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Third down, 3 to go. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. That's Boyd. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for Seattle, 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Come to the line now on second and 2.
Second and 2 at the 10-yard line.
He'll keep this on the zone read. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Walker. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle by Zion. A 4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now here's Here's 2nd and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown Seahawks. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll look to throw. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Seattle.
They'll run here with Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. And he's down at the 3. What a run. A big play there on the scramble. It's a gain of 34.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll keep this himself. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Taking off, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Seattle. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Seahawks offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. on the bootleg. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Noah Fant was the intended target. And it's going to be third down. He'll drop to throw. And good work defensively. He'll stop this one after a gain of 5, and it will be 4th and long. Now the Bucs will take their first time. The Seahawks offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. He'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Walker, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss of 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. On the ground, it's Walker. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Buccaneers' 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set. Viking 18.
They'll run the draw with Walker. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 3.
The 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Shotgun run now with Walker. The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, Seattle.
Let's go.
They'll run with Walker. Good blocking, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. This defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 7-yard line.
And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Remember, they had the safety go against them last time they had it. Fortunately, the defense forced the punt. They'll try again as they start on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and it leads to an incompletion.
And he will have the Seahawks 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
2 yards on the play.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the 1st down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. There's the big tight end fast. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for Seattle. 54 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
To the left side in the hands of Bourne.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Seattle. Offense staying put. They will go for two.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for two. The lead remains right where it is. Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a two-score game on this drive. First down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here's a designed run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to look deep. Going to Kupp.
Intended for Cooper Kupp. Incomplete. He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. started this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Seattle.
19, shot, go!
Pass caught left side by Fant. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. There's that man again, another catch. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Forced out wide. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one. And it'll bring up second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Pushed out to his left. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 16-yard line.
2nd and 5. To his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. pocket right.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Now the Bucs will take their first time out as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. Oh, it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday for the conference championship game.